Hey guys, so I'm going to start actually doing a movie review. My movie reviews. And seeing as this is October, I think for this month my movie reviews are going to be probably horror movies or horror anime movies. You guys get the idea. Horror. Anyways, the movie I'm doing today is 666 The Child. Okay. This movie was released in 2006, and the runtime is about 80 minutes, and it's unrated. And it was directed by Jack Perez, but for this movie he used the name Jake Jackson. I'm not sure why, but he did. He's also directed a couple other things like Monster Island, which was a TV movie, and he's done Wild Things 2 and a couple other ones. Anyways, the movie stars a child named Donald, who is played by Boo Boo Stewart. You guys might recognize him. He was in the movie Eclipse as Seth Clearwater. He's also been in a few episodes of CSI Miami. He's been in a few episodes of Everybody Hates Chris. And he's supposed to be in both parts, part 1 and 2 of Breaking Dawn whenever it gets released. Anyways, there's a plane that crashes, and Donald is the only survivor. You guys know where this is going. Anyways, the person that's covering the story is named Erica Lawson, who's played by Sarah Living. She's also been in Dracula's Curse, and she was in The Hitchhiker, and a couple other ones. And she decides, after covering the story, that she feels bad for Donald. And now he doesn't have a family, because his family supposedly died on that plane. So she convinces her husband, who's also her cameraman, named Scott Lawson, who's played by Adam Vincent, but I don't know what all he's done, to adopt Donald. And so after going through various paperwork and things like that at the orphanage, they end up adopting Donald. Well, everything's going great for the first, I think it's a couple months that they have him. Everything's going great. He's a good kid. He does his chores, so on and so forth. But then they start to notice some strange things happening with Donald. Like every time he goes near church, he freaks out, and there's a weird nun that keeps following the family around and telling Erica and Scott that they need to get rid of Donald, and he's not who they think he is, and things like that. And it just becomes something that's hard for them to control and to keep control of. And they end up hiring a nanny to watch Donald while they're at work. And this is kind of funny. The nanny's played by Nova Jessie. I'm not sure what all she's done, but her name is Lucy. And it takes them a while questioning her and stuff to get to her last name, but her last name is Fur. She says like the fir tree. Lucy Fur, Lucifer. Same thing. And sorry if you guys heard that click. That was my instant messenger going off. But anyways, it ends up being that she is a follower of the Antichrist. And Donald is basically the Antichrist. People start to get killed, and other people that are around Donald for long periods of time start to commit suicide. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. It definitely has the feel of an older movie, even though it was just back in 2006. But it definitely gives you the feel of a much older kind of Satan walks the earth kind of movie. It definitely reminds you a lot of like The Omen, and things like that when you watch it for the first time. But I'm going to go ahead and read to you what it says on the back of the movie to give you kind of a clearer idea. And it says, a jetliner plummets from the sky and crashes into the earth. From the burning embers rise one lone survivor, a small boy. But the childless couple that adopts him will soon discover he is no helpless child, but rather something very powerful, something very dark. This small boy is the Beast, and with him he carries the beginning of the end. That's what it says on the back. I don't know. Personally, I like the movie. I'm not really much for... Like, I didn't really care for The Omen and things like that. I don't know why, I didn't really care for them. But this one, I actually really did like. It was done by Asylum Entertainment, and it does have quite a bit of blood in it, obviously. It has drug use in it, language, adult language in it, and it has partial nudity in it. It's, yeah, definitely something you don't want your kids to watch without permission. So you kids that are under 18 better ask for permission. But anyways, it is actually a relatively good movie. I really, really liked it. I'm not going to do a star system, because I know a lot of people have problems with star systems. People don't understand what they mean by their star systems, but I am going to say that I do recommend it. I actually really, really enjoy this movie, and it's one that I watch usually every October, especially October. I watch horror movies all year long, so I can't really say anything, but this is one I save for right around Halloween, definitely, along with, you know, the Friday the 13th and stuff like that too. But I do recommend the movie to watch if you guys want to, I guess. If you have a weak stomach and you're not sure if you can handle it, I'm gonna tell you, you probably can. It does have blood and gore in it, but it's not, how do you say it? It's not constant, and it's not a lot when there is it, and it's not all the time. So, it's probably not gonna scare you that bad. I mean, there were parts in it that actually made me laugh, so, but then again, I have a kind of weird, twisted sense of humor, but it has a little bit of dark comedy in it. Not much, and most of it's not, but it has a couple little parts in it that are some dark humor, and it's a goodie. Especially if you only watch horror movies on around Halloween, this would be a good one to pick up. Like I said, it's not very scary. It didn't scare me at all, but, and again, not a lot of horror movies do, but for the people that get scared really, really easily, I think you guys are still gonna find this one's not gonna be that bad. So, yeah, I don't know. I liked it. It's pretty good. I really did like it. And it is definitely a recommended movie for, well, any time of the year, but especially right around Halloween. So, go ahead and pick you guys up a copy of it if you haven't, or find it somewhere, or watch it somehow. I think you guys are going to like it. I really did. Again, that was 666 The Child. Bye.